baby is born with a cleft palate, normal suckling is not possible. Nature needs a helping hand. In a country where farm research does much to raise the level of dairy production, problems of human milk supply are being helped as well. Animal studies underline the value of human milk for human infants, but a mother cannot always feed her baby as nature intended. When a baby fails to suckle properly, the breasts lack stimulation. The problem then is one of keeping the mother's milk still flowing. Dairy techniques are designed for just that purpose. The vacuum cups pulsate, the milk flows, and the cow feels no discomfort. Indeed, every care is taken to make the process a pleasant one for the milk producer. Baby Nicola, fifth child of farming parents, was born with a cleft palate. She could not suckle. This was especially worrying to her parents, whose previous 4 children had suffered allergy to cow's milk with vomiting and loss of weight when weaned from breast to bottle. With 2 palate operations ahead, Nicola had to be fit and well. Breast milk was important to her. At first, Nicola's mother hand-expressed her milk and fed the baby from a teaspoon, but by 6 weeks her breast milk was failing. It lacked the stimulation of normal suckling. To a farmer's wife, the answer was obvious. Why not adapt the milking plant to meet the human need? Nicola, 5 months old and glowing with health. At this stage, she had mastered the difficult business of swallowing solids without letting them escape into her nose through the open cleft in her palate. Quite a problem at first. She drinks a daily 24 ounces of breast milk, part from a bottle with a very large hole in the teat, and part from a teaspoon. The teaspoon keeps her in practice for the period after her palate operation, when she must be fed by spoon. From nearby Rurakura Animal Research Station came the answer to the failing milk supply, a vacuum-type breast pump working from an ordinary power point on the same principle as milking plant. Featherweight cups lined with a very soft foam rubber and a gentle pulsating action. The cooperative effort of Rurakura Animal Research Station and National Women's Hospital of Auckland. The children promptly nicknamed it the Mummy Milker. On trial, the breast pump boosted milk production from 16 ounces to 24 a day, and with no sense of strain or discomfort for the mother. To a farming family, there was nothing odd about this routine. It was plain good sense. For Nicola's mother, the vacuum pump was a time saver as well as a milk booster, and it brought her peace of mind after the worrying weeks of hand-expressing her milk. She found she could relax and rest while the milking process went on. There was no nipple soreness, and the letdown of her milk, she noticed, came with increasing ease. The gentle drawing of the vacuum cups helped to shape out the nipples, an ideal corrective for any mother with small or inverted nipples. Timing herself, she estimated 20 minutes to fill an 8-ounce bottle and wash up the machine. In a family where all the children had known the comfort of their mother's breast, Nicola was no exception. Though she fed from a bottle, she knew the warmth of the breast. Her mother hoped she might one day suckle normally. But a bout of chickenpox set Nicola back, and the first of her palate operations, normally undertaken at 5 months, had to be postponed until she was 8 months old. When her parents brought her to Middlemore Hospital Plastic Surgery Unit, the indispensable mummy milker went with them in the boot of the car. Dad had to return to the farm, but Mother stayed with relatives nearby so that she could spend a good part of every day in the hospital ward with Nicola and be there to settle her down last thing at night. Part of the luggage was this chili bin, packed with enough breast milk to see Nicola through the day and tide her over any possible emergency. At 8 months, Nicola had a hearty appetite. Back at the farm, the kitchen deep freeze contained another 200 ounces, just in case. Frozen breast milk, the surplus of many milkings, enough to start a milk bank or carry a baby on for several weeks if need be. Nicola made a good recovery from her operation. Medical and nursing staff said she was a lucky baby to have her own mother on hand to feed and comfort her, and wished more mothers could do the same for their children in hospital. When Nicola's mother could feed and tend her and keep her happy, the nurses had more time to give to other small patients. Thanks to an ample supply of breast milk, Nicola suffered none of the setbacks that might have arisen because of her allergy to cow's milk. Home to the farm again. 4 months later, Nicola returned to Middlemore Hospital for the second part of her pallet repair. This too was successful, and then it was back to the farm for good, still a breastfed baby at all of 12 months.